Then the prince carried the lovely princess in his arms, and they rode on his horse back to the castle. And they had the most beautiful wedding, and they lived happily ever after.
And then what happened?
Donnie, I think that's enough for tonight.
My mama always reads me 3 stories. Please read me one more.
Do as the lady says. It's good for bed.
Okay, Dad. When's my mommy coming back?
Shut up. Don't ask about her. Don't even talk about her. That was a mistake. I got my touchy spots. I'm sorry. Donnie, be a good pal. Run along. Go to bed. I'm really a very quiet guy, Miss Pomeroy. This is a quiet house.
I'm sure it is, Mr. Nevada.
You're early, aren't you? About 6 hours.
She wanted to see me. This is the whole crop for today?
That's the works. The maid and the waiter. Nobody else in or out. How's a chance to transfer off this detail, Sergeant? I sit here 8 hours, nothing to do. I can't sleep nights.
Try a warm tub and a warm glass of milk.
Huh. What I need's a warm wife. Her cold feet drive me nuts.
Trial starts in 5 days. You can sweat that out.
You got a real scared girl in there, Miles.
Oh? She was fine yesterday. What happened? Did you read the morning papers?
Yeah.
I guess that did it, probably. That and cabin fever. Being cooped up here for 6 weeks would have anyone climbing the walls.
She's wearing jeans again, Miles.
Uh-oh. That is trouble. Look, why don't you both take a break for 5 minutes, huh? I'll see what I can do with it.
Strength to your arm.
All right. Hey, that's a pretty rugged outfit for a school teacher, Kelly.
Don't laugh at me, Miles.
Oh, I'm not laughing at you. You wear jeans when you're afraid. You told me so yourself. You told me why.
Oh, yes.
Makes sense, too. Girl who spent most of her life in the mountains would feel at home in them.
Braver, anyway.
Tell me something. Did you really hunt elk and grizzly?
Yes. Turned out to be a lot safer than tutoring that little boy.
All right, let's get to the bottom of it. You were fine yesterday. Today you're spooked. What happened?
Did you read this morning's papers?
Just the sports section, that's all.
A woman reporter interviewed Alec Martin in his cell. Confident is the word she used. A week ago, the reports had him sullen, pacing like a tiger 20 hours a day. Now he's calm and relaxed. Almost, the reporter said, as if the trial were over and he'd been acquitted.
So?
I'm not going to get to the trial. I'm going to commit suicide.
That's a bad joke, Kelly.
I'm not joking, Miles. Now listen to me seriously.
Sure. Anything you want.
I wondered why Alec Martin should suddenly be so happy. Found the answer. Alec and Paul Martin are big men in this city. They control the criminal element. They lived here a long time. They've been clever, quiet. They piled up such vast fortunes. They're generally accepted as substantial citizens. Shady, but substantial, right?
That's right. Much as I hate to admit it, you're right.
And I'm the little David who's going to conk the giant on the head with a rock. Because of me, Alec Martin is going to be executed.
That's the size of it. That's why we've got you here protecting you.
Oh, Miles, who am I to send the big wheel to the gas chamber? Peculiar off-the-beam girl from the ranch country.
Off the beam? You're one of the brightest girls I've ever met. I'll slug anyone who says you're not.
Don't you understand? His lawyers are trying the case in the papers. The respected Mr. Martin, a murderer? Incredible.
All right. What's the answer?
Oh, I was hopelessly neurotic. Never mind the bribe I refused or the threats or the bullet that came through my car window. They'll write those off as imagination. Maybe I saw the murder, maybe not. But I picked the most important man I could find. So the case would be big, nationwide. So my part in it would be big. All this, of course, they'll say afterwards.
What's this afterwards?
After I kill myself.
Why are you going to kill yourself?
Because my fevered little brain finally popped its last cork. I am the only witness. My suicide will prove that I was unbalanced. And Alec Martin will be acquitted. It's the only way he can be.
You're not going to kill yourself.
10 stories to the street.
Will you quit this?
I could take a poison I've concealed. Or an overdose of sleeping pills. Everybody knows I have to have them to sleep. I could hang myself from a bathroom fixture. I could cut my throat.
Do you want to die?
Of course I don't want to die. That's why somebody has to help me.
Look, Kelly. Kelly, you're in protective custody, remember? 3 shifts of police men and women are devoting all their time to your safety. They're with you every hour of the night and day.
Wearing a badge does not make a cop a Superman.
Supermen we're not, but we can, under these circumstances, protect you.
Miles, you don't understand.
Oh, sure I do. 6 weeks in a goldfish bowl, people staring at you every hour of the night and day. It's got you down, that's all. All right, Kelly. I won't argue with you. Have it your way. I'll put heavy screens on those windows, and I'll do it right away. Now, will that make a difference, huh?
Maybe a little.
All you got to do is have a little confidence in me, Kelly. I'm running this show, and I'm working hard for you. That's the truth. You got to believe it. You'll see. You're going to be as safe as a bar of gold at Fort Knox. I'll have those screens on the windows before I come on the ship tonight. Come on, Kelly, huh? The trial starts in 5 days. Get tough. You can stand that. You'll see. 2 weeks from now, you'll laugh at the whole thing. Go on, get out of there, will you?
Hey, what's the matter with her?
Well, you frightened her.
I frightened her. Say, what's going on around her anyway? Dames screaming, characters pointing guns?
We're police. Now stay away from those windows. Go on.
Okay.
Like a bar of gold in Fort Knox, Mr. Rodine?
This is Nevada.
I have not much time.
You wanted to talk to me, I'll listen. That's my job.
You take care of her. The woman who saw my husband killed.
I'm in charge of the detail, yes.
I am worried for her. Much worried.
Well, it's nice of you to worry, Mrs. Nevada. You started this whole mess. You caused a blood feud when you left your husband for Alec Martin. Why should you worry, Mrs. Nevada? You're on the other side of the fence.
I didn't go with Alec willingly. He forced me to go. Then my husband wouldn't take me back.
What do you want?
Revenge. That's why I stay in Paul Martin's house. He believes that I left my husband to go with Alec. That I'm Alec's woman. It is a lie, but he believes it. I live in Paul's house, but I'm not family. I'm a servant. They don't tell me anything, but I listen, and I hear.
What do you hear?
That the girl who saw Alec shoot is to die. For money, a lot of money. You must believe me. What would they do to me if they knew that I told the police this thing?
They'd kill you, Mrs. Nevada.
Yes, but I do not care. If these men pay for what they do to me, my husband, my son. But Alec will not pay. It is all settled. The young girl dies. Alec goes free. A man comes to the house and tells Paul it is what you say in the bag.
What man?
I do not know. He has dark skin, very black hair. He always has a bow tie.
Tell me, how is he going to kill Kelly Pomeroy?
He's not. It is someone else. Please. I'm afraid to say.
Who's going to kill her?
It is one of you. One of the police.
You're lying.
Please. I do not lie.
One of the police. Who?
They do not say the name.
Man or woman?
Woman? It didn't occur to me that a woman might. You do believe me. I must go now.
And you have no idea where he went?
None.
So you finally got here.
I came as soon as I heard you wanted me.
You were a long time getting the word. Max, step outside. I'll be needing you again. Tell me something, Sergeant. Who's in command of the Detective Bureau?
You are?
I understand you had a set of jail screens installed at the hotel.
That's right, I did.
With the trial only 4 days off, you had to spend the taxpayers' money for screens? Why? Why?
Because Kelly wanted them. Captain, the girl's nerves are on edge. She's jumping at shadows. If screens make her feel better, why not let her have them?
And why didn't you ask me about it first? I'm in command here. What are you trying to do? Make me look bad?
No.
I think you are. I think you're getting too big for your pants. Bright boy. Always at the top of the list when we have an exam. So you got lucky and you made a good pinch. So you put Alec Martin in jail. I think it's gone to your head. How are screens gonna make her happy?
Because they give her a feeling of security, of being protected, like locks on doors. She isn't forgetting somebody tried to take a shot at her with a .38, someone you and I haven't been able to turn up yet.
Somebody gonna shoot her through a 10-story window? What's he gonna use, wings or a helicopter?
A window washer appeared on that ledge yesterday. He didn't take a shot at her, but he might have. I didn't think of that. You didn't either.
I'd have knocked the hooks off the windows. No place to fasten his belt, no more window washers. You had to put up screens. You know what those screens are? They're a slap in the face for the whole department. The newspapers don't know about window washers. They're saying we're afraid somebody will get by the guards and push her out. And how does that make us look?
Captain, I thought...
Stop thinking! And let me tell you something else, Sergeant. You've had it. Just make one more move that rubs me the wrong way. Just one more, and I'll break you. I'll put you so far out in the sticks, you'll be 10 years working your way back. Is that clear, Sergeant? Have you got it?
It's very clear.
Then get out.
Lunchtime, you good people. Doesn't that look great? Trout, by golly. That ought to please a lass from the hills. Take a look. I'll bet you never hooked into better fish than these.
You're gonna have to eat something, Miss Pomeroy.
I've decided I want to prepare my own food.
I brought it right up from the hotel kitchen. Stood there while they fixed it.
Take it away.
You're being very unreasonable.
Take it away! I will not eat the hotel food. I want to prepare my own.
We're taking every precaution.
It's not enough. Get Miles O'Dean.
We don't know where he is.
You could find him if you wanted to. You will find him before I eat again. I promise you that.
Man in that detail. I've been in their homes. I know their families. They've loaned me money when I was short, covered for me when I made fool mistakes. Waited with them while their children came into the world. Even gone to the cemetery with them when that was necessary. Now, one of them's gonna kill a girl. For Alec Martin. For money. Clyde, for the love of Mike, what do we do? What's the answer?
For 14 years, I've been a politician and a mediocre district attorney. This is the case I've been praying for. I need it. I need it for my self-respect.
Is your informant that dependable?
That dependable.
We gotta believe it, Vern. Miles can't give us the name, but this is fact.
And you couldn't tell Captain Grogan?
No. 3 of the men of the guard detail were in the outer office listening. If I'd have told Grogan, he'd have kicked me off the detail. Suspended me, that's for sure. Besides, one of the 3 men might have been the killer. How did I know?
Grogan's got to be told.
He does indeed. But told in such a way that Miles here won't be exiled to the sticks. Vern, we'll let you take the rap.
Yeah, you know what this is. And you know what I want to know? Well, you're all set, eh? So tell me when. On your next shift? Well, Paul will be glad to hear this. Yeah, we got the dough already. As soon as she gets a hop, you get paid. And if she don't get a hop, you will.
You found Miles?
I'm trying, Miss Pomeroy. Haven't been able to locate him. I've got Captain Grogan's office now.
You'd feel better if you ate something.
No, thank you. I'll wait for Miles.
Captain's working on it. I'm waiting.
She'd better snap out of it or they'll be taking her out of here in a straitjacket.
It's all right. Yeah. Now, hold on.
O'Dean, get your flat feet in here on the double. One of your babysitters wants you on the phone. And make it snappy.
Yeah? What? No, don't let her eat anything. I'm coming around there with some steak and groceries. I'll have dinner with her. Yeah.
Now, isn't that cozy? Dinner for 2. What kind of a line you been feeding that girl? She's been on a hunger strike. And where have you been?
In the district attorney's office?
I sent for him, Grogan.
I'll get to you in a minute.
First, get around to us now, Grogan. Clamp a lid on that temper of yours and keep your voice down. What we gotta say is not for the man in the next building.
I guess. Sit down. Make yourselves comfortable.
You know Vern Lister, he works for me.
I know him. He looks under rocks. So what's this all about?
Vern talked to an informant a few hours ago. What he learned is simple and frightening. Miss Pomeroy isn't going to testify. She's going to be murdered before the trial opens. Now, this part you're not going to like.
Not so fast. Who's this informant you're talking about?
An impeccable source, highly placed.
He's got a name, hasn't he? I'd like to know it.
Sorry, I gave my word. The informant wants to stay alive.
And wouldn't if his identity leaked to Paul Martin.
And I might leak it to Martin. Is that what you're worried about?
Certainly not. But you've got to believe this informant is trustworthy on Burns' word alone. I do.
I don't. Where do you fit in this picture? Are you on the DA staff now?
I asked the sergeant to come to my office, Grogan. As soon as he heard Burns' report, he insisted we bring it to you immediately.
That's a switch. When's this killing going to come off?
Sometime before the trial. The informant doesn't know exactly when.
How's it going to be done?
Same answer.
Who's going to do it?
One of the police guarding her.
Which guard?
The informant doesn't know.
25 years I've been on the force. I've seen a lot of mudslinging, but nothing like this. All right, let's have it. What do you want me to do?
Change the whole guard detail. Assign new men immediately.
No changes. Not one.
How can you refuse?
Because I can't believe a single word you've said. That's how. I get this muck from Lister. Lister gets it from an informant. The informant gets it from someone else. And where that someone else gets it, I couldn't hope to know. This is not information. This is fourth-hand hearsay.
It's the truth.
I'm not going to dirty up the good name of every man and woman on this detail by relieving them. Not on hearsay. Not by the longest shot you ever saw.
Captain, the informant was not Burns' informant. The informant came to me. I asked Byrne and Clyde to come to see you with me. I knew I couldn't handle you alone, not with news like this.
It was my idea to say the informant was Burns, Grogan. Miles had to come along with me.
So?
So you've got to believe me. One of our men or women is hired out to kill Kelly Pomeroy before the trial. I don't know who it is or how it's going to be done or when.
Do you want me to change the detail?
No, I go along with you with that. We can't smear the others. They'd be under suspicion for the rest of their lives. But we can double the security. We've got screens on the windows now. The girl can prepare all her own meals. But the most important thing is she is never to be alone with one policeman. We must have at least two at all times.
Cops to watch cops.
That's right, Captain. Is Kelly alone inside?
Yeah. We checked the apartment together and checked each other out. She's safe for a few minutes.
You look beat, Glenn. You better get some sleep tonight.
Don't worry about me. I'll sleep tonight. We want to talk to you, Miles.
All right. Let's talk.
I'm talking for all of us. Day shift, too. We want to know what gave you the idea one of us hired out to kill Kelly Pomeroy.
So it's out in the open, huh? Hanging on the line like Mabel's laundry.
Double security. Cops watching cops. What are we supposed to think? Where'd you get the idea?
I can't tell you.
But you believe it.
Yes, I believe it.
I better remind you of a couple of things, Miles. We each got a family with kids. Dirt rubbed on us is dirt they have to wear. And we've got a living to make. All a cop's got to put in the store window is his reputation. Smear that and he's out of business.
I know that.
We're smeared now, Miles. If you don't turn up the killer, people are going to wonder about us the rest of our lives. Is he the one? Is he the one they didn't catch? You see what I mean?
Yes, I see.
And you're still going ahead.
I've got to.
One of us better be the killer, Miles. And you'd better find him. He doesn't trust you, Iris. He doesn't trust any of us.
Kitchen police reporting. Steak dinner for two. You cook it and it better be good. How'd it go today?
Fine, since I got your message.
Hey, no blue jeans. Well, Now you're galloping down the right road. And what a difference. From now on, it stays this way. We got a deal?
Deal. How do you like your steak?
Well done.
Well done. You don't need a cook, you need an arsonist. Dinner's ready.
Ah. Paper says they're taking trout in the high lakes.
Trout are for tourists. I'm a steelhead girl myself.
Oh, then you're out of my class. I'm a bent pin man.
Tell me something. Can you be sure? I mean, can you be absolutely sure that food isn't poisoned?
I'm very sure.
You were sure about the windows, too. And then a man turned up on the ledge. We're not infallible. No one is.
Kelly,
Of course it could happen. We all know that as well as you do. That's what makes it so exciting. It's different. One's sense of taste is so much sharper. You can't help but hunt for that certain lethal flavor. And as a result, one is so much more aware of all the other flavors. Join us, won't you? For coffee, at least. You'll see what I mean.
No, thank you.
Please do. As you say, we can't be positive it hasn't been poisoned. There's a chance. And you'll see how exciting it makes the flavor.
No, I don't care for any.
Oh, well, I'll set it right here on your table. Perhaps when you think about it, you may want to try it after all.
Kelly, you're quite a girl. All secure, Ben?
Right in time.
All right. Why the long face?
Straight answers to a few questions, all right?
Okay, try me.
This business of the guards watching each other. I've noticed it. I'm never alone with one, always two. It can only mean one thing. One of the police is supposed to kill me.
All right, Kelly. It's true. But he won't get you. We want him so bad we can taste it. We're gonna get him first.
Which one, Miles? Which one of my guards will be my executioner? That's the question. I like them all. I know a little something about each one of them. Where they live, their families, their wives. I was sure they all liked me. But now one of them has agreed to kill me. May I have a gun, Miles? I can use a gun.
We all know how to work against guns, Kelly. Getting past a gun would be no problem. And it might work against you. You've got to trust me, Kelly. Me and all the good ones among us. But we'll take care of you. But it's no good you're thinking about it, talking about it. Come on, it's getting late. You better get to bed.
Sure, I'll sleep just fine.
Come on, take a pill.
Okey-doke. Your very good health, sir.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll make a final check.
All right, Miles. Take care of me, Miles, please.
That I will, Kelly. That I will. Sleep now.
Grogan, Miles. Is Kelly all right? How do you know? You're on the phone, aren't you? Go check her. See if she's all right.
Kelly, listen to me. Kelly.
Is it you, Miles? Are you the one?
No. No, it isn't me. I'm not the man. You all right? Huh?
What is it?
A check, a dry run. Grogan wanted to see if Ben and Alice are on the job, and they are. I'm awfully sorry. Go back to sleep.
What's going on? Why are they yelling?
Captain ordered a check.
Kelly's all right, Captain.
That was close, Miles. They almost got Kelly. They got Glenn Squires instead. He swiped one of her sleeping pills and took her before he went to bed. It was poison. The doctor says it was cyanide. Now look, pass the word on he died in his sleep. We'll call it a coronary.
Right, Captain. Oh, I'll be around to see Ellie later, but if you have a chance, tell her how sorry I am. Thanks. Captain, I had bad news. Glenn Squires died in his sleep. Coronary.
Oh, no.
Glenn. Known Glenn over 10 years. Good man. Good cop. We're gonna miss him.
Is it you, Miles? Are you the one?
You missed. Put it in any way you like. It'll still come out with the same answer. You missed. So the cop was a friend of yours. So what? Make another friend. Look, you go in again, and you don't miss. That's your problem. So set up a patsy. Make it look like it'd be 2 or 3 others. How do I know who or how? You can't buy cops like you buy real estate. All right. Leave it this way. We'll try to buy another cop and put him to work on it, too. Tell you? No. You'd each leave it to the other. Look, it's getting late. 2 more days and the trial starts. You go. And go quick.
The color's in the capsule. Seconal's a white powder, like potassium cyanide. All the killer had to do was load a red capsule and drop it in the bottle. The lethal dose? 1/10 of a gram minimum. This thing could hold 20 times that. Glenn Squires took his about 1 a.m. Ellie, his wife, woke about 3, noticed he wasn't snoring. He was long gone.
I'm responsible for the pills. I should have realized somebody could tamper with them.
I'm not blaming you. If anybody's to blame, it's me. You tried to warn me I had a killer on the squad, and I wouldn't listen. I almost lost the girl. I did lose a good man, a good friend. No prints on the bottle. We might try and locate the source of poison, but that's a long shot. We've got to change the guard.
That's rough, Captain. We'd have a killer loose in the department. We might never find him.
We'll have to take that chance.
Leave him where he is. He's got to try again, then we'll take him.
Can we be sure?
We'll pick a time, set up the chance, then we'll be sure.
Let's don't kid ourselves. There's risk. I want the killer, but I'm not going to lose the girl trying to find him.
I won't lose the girl.
I can't risk her life without her consent. I'm sure she'll say no to playing the bait for this particular trap.
Let's go and ask her.
You two wait outside.
You here with another lie?
No, Kelly.
I didn't believe the last one. Mr. Squires didn't die of a heart attack. He was killed, wasn't he?
Now, Kelly, wait a
How
minute.
stupid do you think I am, Mr. O'Dean?
He was only obeying orders, miss.
Kelly, Kelly, listen to me, will you? When I lie to you, I do it to protect you, to spare you. You understand that? Kelly, please, listen. You wanted to know what happened last night and how it happened. Well, here it is, without frills. Glenn Squires swiped one of your sleeping pills, and he got cyanide intended for you. That figures that any one of 8 of us could have put the loaded pill in the bottle. But we can't pick one of the 8, and we can't arrest and charge them all. But we can relieve them, suspend them, and assign a new crew to watch over you. The captain is willing.
I see. All right, I'll do it.
Do what, Kelly?
Go on with the guards I have.
That's what I thought.
That's why the 3 of you are here, isn't it? Didn't take all of you to tell me about Mr. Squires. You want whoever it is to try again so you can catch him, isn't that it? Did you think I wouldn't?
I thought it was a lot to ask. Please accept my apologies.
Captain Grogan, please. Odine, Captain. I've just killed a dark man. Very black hair, bow tie. Huh? Yeah, I'm at home. He was waiting for me. Must have been one of Paul Martin's men. No, I'm all right. And we'll move tonight as planned. Thanks, right. Vern Lister at the DA's office did a very thorough checking job. None of us turned out lily white, Ben. Not you, not me.
I've had my troubles.
Yeah, well, the reports will be burned when this is over. No one will have to worry. I mean, just one of us will have to worry.
I'm afraid to ask which one.
We'll find out soon enough. We need more than Vern's report to take Squire's murderer. We're going to give the suspect another chance at Kelly. We're going to throw a block just in time.
Car 21. Car 21.
Car 21.
Subject is going west on Larchmont, the 2800 block.
Right. Keep it coming in. If what Vern Lister turned up is true, the suspect is having a meeting at Paul Martin's house tonight. That's the back gate of Martin's house over there. If the meeting takes place, we know we've got the right suspect. We can take it from there. The suspect is on his way.
Car 21. Subject has turned north on 57.
Right. Get down, man.
Miles, that was Alice Bly.
Yeah. She got an expensive car, $40,000 house. Doesn't add up. Honest cops don't make that kind of money. You got it?
Yep.
Let's hear it back, huh? Just to be sure there's no slip-up.
Kelly is asleep. You and Alice are in the living room. You say you want to make a private phone call. You're going downstairs. Call me in. Alice and I have the watch. I wait 15 minutes. Then I say I'm worried about you. Somebody may have clobbered you. I'm going downstairs to check. I go into the hall. That leaves Alice alone. You've already unlocked the hall door into the bedroom. I go in and lie in the shadows behind Kelly's bed. Alice comes in, makes her play. I take her. Will she make the play, Miles?
Wouldn't you in her shoes? It's a chance to kill off our witness and split the suspicion of guilt 3 ways. She says one of us did it, we say she did it. She can't hope for another chance like this. She'll grab it like a shot. I'm going downstairs to make a call. It's one I don't want you to hear, only because it doesn't concern you.
And leave me here alone?
I'll send Ben in. I'll take the responsibility for the hall. Ben, do me a favor, will you? I got an errand to run. Sit in here for me, huh?
Sure, Miles. I've got nothing in the hall to look at but walls. At least you've got a view.
I hadn't noticed.
Wonder what happened to Miles? Been gone 15 minutes. Maybe I better go down and check. Maybe somebody clobbered him.
No. No, don't go. I feel sick. I can't do it. I've got to get out of here.
Let go, man. Let go. Don't make me shoot you. No, man. It's all right, Kelly. It's all right. It's all over now. Why did you kill me, Miles?
Why did you kill me, Miles? I tried to get you to kill me.
State hires professionals for that, Ben. Besides, I thought you might help us wash up Paul Martin.
Yeah, I'll help. How'd you find out about me?
Everybody got a phone call. Everybody was offered a big payoff. Everybody reported it. Except you.
You suckered me good, you and Miles. That bit on the street in front of Martin's.
I never went into the house.
Captain Grogan, please.
I bought it. I walked into the box like a country kid.
O'Dean, Captain. We'll need an ambulance and a doctor for Silcox. Yeah. Yeah, he'll cooperate. You can pick up Paul Martin. Huh? Kelly? She's as right as rain. I'll tell her. Right? The captain says thank you.
Captain is welcome. Tomorrow the trial. And I'm free. Free, Miles.
Not if I can help it. Not if I have to handcuff you.
Leg irons too, Miles.